Right. I've been fiddling about actually off camera. I've assembled it, and with the ball bearing it works, but it's not really what I want. So what I've done is I've machined this brass plug in the, I think because I think it gives me a bit more contact surface area on the rod. I could really do, if I'm honest with you, with a stiffer spring, and I think this spring here would be probably right. The only problem is that this spring measures 5.3, so I'd have to drill the hole 5.4, and then that would obviously take depth out of the thread roots, crowns. I don't think it would matter. I'm going to assemble it with the smaller spring first to see what it does, and I'll probably put it back together once I get it done and give it a whirl. If I was terribly unhappy with it and it didn't work, it's a gamble I would take, but I'd probably just try it on a piece of scrap material. So we just put this together. So you drop the pad in, drop the spring in, and then that is a far smoother operation than what I had with the original spring steel blade. It doesn't drop down, and by the time I've finished machining I shall take a little bit more weight out of the block. So I think with the locking pad in the screw in the back, and I'd do the same there, I'd put a pad in as well to stop it nailing up on the shaft. So I think I'm going to continue. I might not fully machine it until I've tried it, because otherwise I could put a lot of effort into something that's not quite right. So I'll set up, I'll drill the hole in the back now for the locking screw, and then I'll make a pad up, find a screw, and take it from there. So I'll get set up, and I'll bring you back once I've got it set back up in the mill. Right, I'm set up now. I've did as I did before. I've dialed across the top to make sure that I'm parallel. I'm going to centre drill it. I'm going to drill and tap it 4mm. So I've got a tapping drill for 4mm is 3.7. No, 3.3mm. Yeah, and I'll tap it down about halfway. Right, so we'll go all the way through with the tapping drill on this, and then I'll make a pad up just slightly smaller than the tapping drill diameter. clearance drill to um, 4.2. I can afford for that to actually, that's this thing, so I can actually afford for that to go in a couple of mil actually. I'll just do that by eye. Okay. I'll put that away, because I've had it before where you leave a drill out and you pick it up, you use it and you realise that you've just drilled the hole too big. Okay, so take a tap in first, just drop the drill chuck out, put the plunger in. Yeah, I need to be a little bit careful here, don't I? Just start that off, and then I'll go in with the bottoming tap. Otherwise I could go down a bit too far. So okay. Bottoming tap in. If I go in nine mil, yeah, 9 mil. So I'll put a little mark on the tap, 9 mil. It's about there, I believe. Okay. See where that goes into. Yeah, I think I'll just give it a bit more, just another couple of turns, and then I like that. I like that. That'll do. Okay, I will just do a countersink on that hole. To finish it off. So, whether I can reach that without, oh yes. Okay, so what I do now is I'll just put a 0.2 feeler gauge underneath the depth stop on this. I know it's a bit fiddly. I'm going to just drop the speed back down a bit, I think, for the countersink. Okay, right. So, beautiful. Just stops the countersink digging in and gives you a lovely little chamfer on the edge of the hole. That looks lovely. Okay, that's that done. I shall probably call that it for tonight, and then make a pad up, and then it's good to give it a try before I do any more on it, I believe. So we'll call that it for the time being, and thank you for watching, and I'll bring it back later. Thank you.